Hi, I'm just going to show you how you can make a Word document and put it into the form of a web page or an HTML file in our e-learning management system. Here is the e-learning site, and if you want to put your new document or new HTML page under a topic, under one of the modules, you would choose that module. So in this case, I'm going to choose the example of blended topics, and what you choose is new course file, or sorry, new file. This is a new HTML page, and you would, as you would for all other topics, you would give it a name. So this is student document web page, because an HTML file is a web page. And if you start then putting content into it, it gives you the HTML editor just as you would when you're replying to a discussion board. But we have to put content in it. And rather than starting to type all that content, what you can do is go to a document file and basically copy everything. So select all and then copy. And then all of this is copied onto the clipboard, and if you go back to the window where you had your HTML file page, then you would just put paste. And all of that content is now in this web page. And all the links that were live in the document file are also live here on the web page. And it's just save and close. Now if you go down to the document web page and you open it up, you'll see it here on the right hand side in the form where you would see PDF files, and you can click on these and it takes you to those live links. Another option is if you want to see more of the web page, you can open it into a new window and you can read it a little bit better. And all the links are still live, and just the back button will take you back to the page. So that's pretty straightforward. If you want to edit anything in that page rather than just have that copy and paste, all the editing features are editable here. You can make this a little bit bigger if it's too small from here. You can change color, you can change other attributes as you would for HTML files. You can now insert images. I'll show you how to do that in a later video. You can put hyperlinks, and that will also be shown. You can put movies in here. We'll also show you how to do that. But now it's a web page where a little bit more can happen than just a document, and it makes it a little bit more interesting for the student to have some interactivity in terms of starting a video or going to linked web pages, or just more interesting with some images. And any changes you would save and close, and that would be saved, and you can see how that looks now with those additions and edits.